Hello, Akerediola.
Yes, sir.
Uh, please give us what you learned in the last class.
I think that was what did you say?
I say, kindly explain what you learned on the last class.
We spoke about, like I said, when we had the initial class, I said we looked into dictionary and we looked at also write flow statements. And we wrote a code that could give us a grade of students, like the if it's a first class, the CGPA, and all those kind of stuff. That was just the basics.
Okay. So you were trying to
Then you said
explain.
that we are looking into validation. We're about
Yeah,
to explain what validation was.
yeah, you were trying to explain it. So I don't really know what was your explanation. So can you give us the explanation you were trying to explain?
You
Hello,
said
Akerediola.
you didn't what?
I said I didn't hear
I can hear you.
your
What do you say?
explanation. I said I didn't hear your explanation on validation. You were trying to explain it, right?
Yes, sir.
So kindly explain.
You
Kindly
said
explain.
from what I learned in last class when we were looking at dictionary in Python. So from last class when we were looking at dictionary in Python. Okay, I'm listening to you.
What do you understand by validation?
Did you say you want to explain?
I say, what do you understand? So explain for me. What do you understand? Hello, Favor. Can you explain for us? Can you briefly tell me what you understand by validation?
Validation. So
Yes.
I used the layman language to explain the term validation. That was based on what I understand. I said validation is like trying to prove if something is like true or false. Like if it's true or false.
Okay. Okay.
So
So, so I think your your response to validation okay, okay, and I'm going to explain the term validation for you. So, validation, I will also take it little by little for you to understand it. Have you ever logged into your Facebook account before? Hello? Okay, Jola.
I'm listening to you.
Have you ever logged into your Facebook account before?
I'm listening to you.
Yes. I'm asking you a question. Have you ever logged into your WhatsApp or Facebook
Yes,
before?
I've logged in.
And most times when you log into your Facebook, and it will tell you to enter the correct password if you uh, type in a wrong password, right?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay, good. So there is a code that is embedded on that or that page or website that helps you to authenticate a particular maybe
Yes,
password
yes.
or yes. So this is what we are going to look on in Python. So we are going to look on how we can perform that particular task in Python. So let me start it now. So I'm going to create a new tab. Okay, let me create a text. A text. I will name it username. Username what? Username and password. Password validation. Password validation. So we this will help you to check if a particular password is correct. It's used for validation. So this is the title. So we are moving on. Now we'll write a simple code. Now we are going to declare a list. A list and empty list, an empty list. So we are going to name it the variable name to be list. Okay, list, and let's say list of users. Let's say underscore of users. Then we are going to say equal to. Now this is empty. Empty what? Empty list. Now the empty list, I'm going to create empty string where password will also be located. So I'm going to declare a variable called password, and I will assign it to empty string. Now empty string. So now I will declare a. I will let me run this. Now I will declare what a user input. User what input, which the system will accept input, or yes, we accept input for what user. So I'm going to declare it as user, then equal to, then input. So input, then I will what tell the user to the persons to enter what their preferred what their preferred what password. Let's say preferred preferred what password. Oh, okay, let's say username. User username. So so good. Now I have to use an if statement to pass in a condition. Now remember remember we talked about what uh in list what in list comprehension. We talked about in, not in. So that in, not in is used to what check for a membership. It's used for what to check for a particular membership in a string. So we are going to check for the membership uh in that list. We are going to check for a particular member in that list, or we are going to check for a member of that user name. So we are going to use the if statement. Akerejola, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, yes.
So we just created a list and a password where the user will insert their password. If their password already existed before, it will validate it. Okay, so now we declared an input which the user with we insert his details, his username. Then we are going to use we are going to use if statement to check for a member of that particular list of users. So we are going to do it like this. We are going to say if what, if user not in. Now we are using not in. We are checking for a membership. A membership. We are checking for memberships. Now if not in what, in this list, in this particular list, we declare empty list. Then it will what, append it. It will append what, a new list. Remember we talked about append. We talked about append in our previous classes. Now so we are going to what, append it to what, we are going to call the list dot underscore underscore user dot what, dot append. Now dot what, append. Now we are appending what, user. We are appending user. So this is the user. Whatsoever that comes in, if it's not what, in this, if it's not in this particular list, if it's not in this particular list, then it should append it. But if it's in this particular list, it should not what, append it, or it will produce what, an error message. So let's move on. Then we are going to also do it like this: password. Then we are going to use what, input. We are going to say enter your password. We are going to say enter your password. Enter what, your preferred password. So now, since the user will enter his preferred what, password, so now I'm going to use an else statement. Else what statement? Else what? It should print. Now this is where we are going to use print. Now the print is what, our last statement. It should print what, already been taken. Okay, let's say username already been taken. Username is already taken. Good. Now I'm going to run it. Now let me enter a username. I'm going to enter favor. Let's say favor. Let's say CM Tech. See, CM Tech. CM Tech. Now I'll press enter. Then the password. Let's say 1 2 3 4. Good. Now did you see? It's login. It's login. So let's pass in the conditions. So yeah. Then let's paste it here. Let's see. Let's paste this here. Then we are going to say log in. Log in. Log in successful. Or successful. Now login successful. So let's run again. Remember, I've already inserted CM Tech. Then it will tell me that already been taken. Did you see it's already been taken? Because I've already used it before. So I hope you understand. Hello, I hope you
Yes,
understand
I
what I mean.
understand.
So then let's move on. And
Yes, yes.
okay, let's move on. So let me insert what a new value. I'm going to use let's say favor, then enter. Let's say favor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at. Let's say at. Then did you see? It said login successful. Login successful. So this is a way to validate. You validate. There's other method, other way you can what validate. So this is the way to validate. Now let's move on. Okay, now let's look at on password validation. Now let's look at what password validation. So this password validation, we are going to use what we call nested if. Nested if condition. Now this nested if condition is what we are going to use. So let's move on. We have talked about username. Now we want to talk about what password. Password. Now, so let's move on to password. Now we are going to create what login which the user will log in, which is what the user will log in. So we are going to create a variable called login. Then we are going to tell the person to what to enter enter yes or yes to what sign in, to what sign in, or no, or what no, or no to let's say sign out, to sign out. So good. Now since we have passed this condition, we are going to what use the if statement. And the if statement, we are going to create a list called yes and for y, yes for y. Now look at it. Now we are going to say if login, login, now login in, now in, this is the login we are using in. So in this particular list, let's say list, uh call it yes, comma, then y. So if the user enter what yes or enter y, it will log in, it will what log in. So we pass in a two list, like two item in a list. That is the option we want the user to use to log in. So if the user can press yes or y, it will log in. So we said that if the login in y and yes, so then let's do a check. Let's do a check. So password check. Now we are going to perform a password check. A password check. So we are going to name it password what check. So this password check, we are going to say impute. We are going to tell the user to what impute. Now the user have to what impute his password. So we are going to tell the user to what enter your password. So now the user have to what enter his password. So we are going to use a condition, if condition. Now is a nested if. We have just run what a nested if. So I believe you are following, Akerediola,
Yes, I'm following.
and you do not have any complaint on issues. So now we are going to say that, or we are going to validate or check. Now we are going to perform some check. Some check. The check should be what? Now we are going to use a if condition. Remember we use the if at the if to check for a membership, where we said that if the login in, then will the list of item we want it to be. So now we are going to perform a check using the if password. Let's say password underscore what check is equal to, yeah, equal to, remember our equal to is what, double equal to, remember please. So equal to, then we are going to say print what, print hello. Okay, print correct password. Let's say print correct password. Correct password. So with this we can validate, we can validate a password. Okay, now let's move on. S, we are going to say S. Now this S should be what? Okay, or okay, come, I'm coming. So we are going to say S. Um, the S, it should print what? Incorrect password. Copy and paste. To write incorrect, let's say incorrect password. Incorrect password. Then our final X. The final S should be what? Should come to the last, I think, to the last indentation of the if. Now we are going to, okay, use the X here, and then we are going to write it as what? We eat to see you. Okay, we eat to see you, or goodbye. Okay, or should we use, okay, let's use goodbye. Goodbye. We eat to see you. So we eat to see you. Then now we we have just write it now like this. So let's see what we have just performed. We are going to run it now. Let's use y. If we use y, it will log in. Yes, we it's as login. So let's type in password 1234. Now incorrect password. Okay, now remember remember here remember here we inserted what? We inserted some password. So let's use CMTech if it will recognize. So let's run it. Let's say CMTech. Now goodbye, we hate to see you. It's wrong because my password, uh, you remember we talked that it should use yes or y. Akerijola, right?
Yes.
So because I use CMTech, it did not recognize it. So the system have to print we hate to see you. Goodbye, we hate to see you. So now let's run again. Let me use yes. It said goodbye. Now, did you see? Um, because it's capital letter. So now let's add this validation to it. Let's copy this and add it to our check. Add it to here. So let's add it so that the system will also recognize this. And let's still add what this. Let's still add what you can perform some checks like some validation that will help your algorithm or that will help the lines of your lines of code. So with this, everybody can insert whatsoever they want. So let's use this small. Let's use y and x. It's log. I think it has already logged in. So let's use the capital letter. Let's use the capital letter. Capital letter. Yeah, the capital letter did not log in. Okay, it did not log in because this was separated. I think this was separated. So let's run it. So it logs in. So good. So this is password validation for you. We have learned on user validation, password validation. So let's move on to. I think we are going to look on a program to find what odd or even number. So what do you understand by odd number? What do you understand by even number?
Odd numbers, they have a remainder of one when you divide them by two.
Okay, good. So let's see how we can perform, uh, how we can work on how to get a odd number or find a odd number or even number. So let's move on. Now I'm going to let me write the title of this topic. Title of the topic and should be what? A program to find if a number is odd. So what did you define odd as? Even as.
Even numbers, they don't have a remainder when you divide them by.
Okay, good. So now let's see the code to calculate for it. Now since we have checked, now we are going to what? Declare a number input. A number input. So how many of you are in class? Daniel. Hello Daniel. Hello Daniel.
Hello, sir.
Please, your coming to class is not encouraging. It's
I'm
not
sorry, sir.
en- it's not encouraging. Okay, have you done the assignment?
Yes, sir. I've done it, sir, but I'm not through with all of this, sir.
You are not true. Try
Yes,
to
sir.
try, work on it and submit. I want to see your assignment before tomorrow. Before tomorrow's end.
Okay, sir. No, no problem, sir.
I believe the app is working for you.
Yes, sir. It's working, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we are writing a program now to find what's odd or even number. Now we want to declare, we are going to declare a number, we are going to call it number equal to, then we are going to what? Convert to integer. Our input should be what? Integer. And then we will tell the user to what? Enter what? Number. The user should enter a particular number. Then now we are going to write what? A condition. And this condition should be what? Should be if if the number is lesser than what? Is lesser than 2. If the number is lesser than 2, it should print what? It should print number should not be lesser than 2. Number should not be lesser than 2. Print number should not be lesser than what? Than 2. Now, then passing an if else statement, we are going to say else, then else if the number if the number is in modulus 2 and equal to what? 0. Okay, now if a number is in modulus 2, what do you understand by the word modulus 2?
That's remainder too.
Yeah, if a number modulus 2, after dividing, then after dividing, if it's in 2, or if after dividing 2 is equal to what? 0. That is what if number modulus 2 means. So after dividing 2, then if the remainder is equal to what? 0. So modulus is all about what? Remainder. It's all about what? Remainder. So we are going to check if the number is okay, or do not have a remainder. So we are going to use this pattern of printing format. I've not explained printing format for you, but I want you to note to take note of this format I want to use. Then before I will introduce you to printing format. So now now this is a way I will print my results. Now please take notes. So and number, then is an even number. Now is an even number. Then we are going to pass in the words s. We are going to pass in s is an odd number. S is an what odd number. So I have to work on my indentation. So now I'm going to write odd number. So good. So before we end, before we okay, let's run this. Let's run this now. Can you tell me the number I will insert?
Like any random number.
Yes.
20.
Okay. I'm coming. So I'm trying to go to Google to show you the different type of printing format in Python. Okay, 20. Now, did you see it? It said uh, 20 is what? Even number. 20 is even number. Now let's run again. Uh, Tell me a negative number that I think it can also give us the result. Can you give
Like a
me
negative number. Minus
yes?
minus
Okay,
6.
let's say minus 6. Minus 6 is an odd number now, right? Okay, did you see? It said number should not be what? Less than 2. Now, due to
Less
our
than 2.
test, yeah, due to our condition we pass in with the first if statement, that it must be not be it will not lesser than 2. Okay, okay, you know minus 6 is lesser than 2. So let's run. So give me an odd number.
What we use the floats? What will happen?
Huh?
If we use a
Okay,
float like 2 points, like
okay.
6.1, 6.7.
Automatically it will remember we converted it. We converted everything here to become an integer. So when you insert a float number, it will give you the integer uh, format of the or the float. Okay, can we
Okay.
try? Okay, let's see this. 2.8. What did you see? Okay, you see invalid literal for int with the base of 10. So due to the float, I think it's only integer you can use. Okay, except we convert it to float like this, float, then
Even if we
it will
convert it to
work.
float cannot have even number. You
Yes,
can't have even number.
it cannot have even number. So let's convert to what? Integer. Now, can you give me an odd number? An odd number.
19.
Okay, 19. Did you see 19 is an odd number? 19 is what? An odd number. So let's move on. Now we are going to the printing format, different type of printing format. So I've introduced you to what the first printing format, which is the F. Like so, let me share my screen back to Google. So, Akerediola, hello, Akerediola.
Yes. Hmm?
Okay, please kindly tell kindly tell uh Azamta to watch the recorded video, okay? So that she will understand everything we have learned.
I should tell her
Okay,
to what?
watch the recorded video. I understand it is not here present in class. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now look at it. Can you read for us?
From the old style
Yeah,
or from
from
where?
the yes, from the Python.
Python provides several ways to format output when printing, allowing for control over how data is presented. The main types of printing format include F-string,
Yeah, F string. Okay, you can continue.
which is formatted string literals. Should I continue?
Yeah, did you see? I okay. Just read the title for me, okay? If I tell you to read the title, now we have what the F string, and this is the F string. This is how we output what result using the F string. Now our variable name. Did you see that in this particular code? In this particular code, the variable is inside what a string, and the F is at the front. It's like formatting a particular string. It's like for,
I don't
it's
know.
like it's like formatting. Please mute your mic.
I used to, the one that pursued me, I'm the one that watched this one. It's the one that used to sit there.
Why did you not ask for bed?
So it's like formatting a particular string. Formatting what? A particular string. So now when we format this particular string, we are going to use what? We are going to use uh, the calling braces to get what this variable name we want, or this value we want. Look at it. Did you see? We want to print a particular result, and we want it to be like this: hello Alice. Then instead of Ali, we included the variable name, and instead of age, we what included the variable name. So when it prints the result, it will give us the desired format we want it to be. So Now we have what? The string format. Now let's see the string format. This is a string format, and this is how we what perform the string format. So let's move on. Let's check an examples of how we perform the string formats. Okay. So I think let me share my screen back to. So let me share my screen back. Good. So let me perform the what? The F string. Uh, yeah, the string pattern, the string pattern. So now let's use the string pattern, and we are going to use it like this. Dot what? Instead of we putting the F here, the F, we can do it like this. Dot what? Dot format. Then we are formatting what? We are formatting this. We are formatting this, and I'm coming, and then after we are formatting the string, then okay, I miss as instead of brackets, I want to put equaling brackets. Sorry, because I was finding it's like I'm not writing it correct. Look at it, gave me an error this side, so I was trying to search for it. So now, so good, and I'm going to use what the number then. So let's run. So let's run it now. Let's see the result. I'm coming. So let me also add it here instead of this, and I'll copy this. Okay, Ctrl Z, copy, and I'll paste it here. I'll write it as what's odd. Good. Now let's see the result here. Now let's say 19. The number did not come out. It gave us key error. It said number, and it's like not recognizing it. Okay, it's not recognizing it. It's not recognizing it. So what is now the issue? Okay, number. Okay, okay. So why is it not recognizing it now? That is what I'm trying to fix out. Okay. And I think we are having issue at this particular range. Good. At this particular range, and good. So let me run again. Let's say 90. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't really know why. I think my code is right. It's right. So let me just copy this. and see an example. Okay, let's paste this here. Good. It runs. So this format method, this is how we can also use the format method, and and I don't really know why it's not working for me here. So let's see how we can fix this. Let's fix this. This okay. Okay, good. Instead of us putting this, instead of us putting it, yeah, this is where my error comes in. I believe this is where my error comes in. So 19. Good. So because I was putting the number. Hello guys, I believe you understand what I did.
I'm following.
So because I insert the number, it did not give me results. And did you see my key error was what number? So this is the format method, the string format method, and we have what the other pattern, which is the pp print, and pp print is used for printing. So let's move on to what our new topic. So today we are also going to look at on what on I'm coming. We are going to look at on palindrome. Have you heard about palindrome before?
So I want to do a new topic now.
Yeah, a new yes, a new topic. Have you heard about palindrome before? It's just a particular topic. Okay, let's say a continuation. It's a continuation. Sorry, let me just continue. On Friday we are going to what start a new topic. So let's work on a continuation of this control flow. So we are looking on palindrome. Have you heard the word? Have you heard about the word palindrome?
No.
Okay, Daniel, have you heard about the word palindrome before? Daniel,
Yes, sir.
have you heard about the word palindrome?
No, sir.
So, Akrejora,
Yes, sir.
are you with your laptop? Hello, are you with your laptop?
I'm streaming from my phone.
Okay. Okay, can you
I'm with my
quickly
laptop, but I'm streaming from my phone.
okay, can you quickly search
I'm
for
streaming from
us?
my phone.
No problem. Can you quickly search for us? What do you understand by palindrome? Palindrome.
Spelling. Okay, let me
This
check.
the spelling. So let me spell for you. Do you
Calidrum.
mind? Yeah,
Yes, you can
palindrome.
spell.
Okay, P A.
Is it PA?
Yeah, PALIN.
Okay, palindrome.
Yeah, palindrome. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'm searching for it. It's loading.
Yeah, palindrome.
It's not good though. It's a word. Wow.
It's a word. What?
A word or a phrase. I'm coming. It's a word. number, phrase, or sequence that reads the same forwards and backward. Okay, okay, I think I get. Just the way you have madam, and if you take it reverse, it's going to still be madam.
Good, good. Now, so I believe now you understand the word palindrome.
Eh, I've heard it before. I thought you said Kali drum. That was why.
No, no, palindrome, palindrome. So, can you, apart from madam, which other words can you like relate it to?
Race car, level.
Level.
Yeah, Level, level.
Okay. And what about I?
EYE.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Give me other one again. I
A
want
race
to
car.
a race car.
RACECAR.
ROECECAR.
Like race car, car for racing.
Yes. So we are going to check if that word is a palindrome. Okay. I'm trying to bring your mind back. I'm trying to introduce it to you. So, Amos, I believe you understand what we have explained so far.
No, sir. I couldn't understand this explanation about the calendulum because the mic was somehow cracking.
Okay. Akeljala, please can you briefly explain it for us?
It's a word that if you change the letter, you reverse the letter from forward or backward, it's still going to give you the same word. For example, madam, MADAM. If you spell it forward or backward, it doesn't change the pronunciation of the word. Madam,
Oh,
MADAM, whether from the back or from the front, it's the same thing. Civic,
oh,
CIVI.
okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I understand now. Thank you very much.
So we are going to check on that, and I think let's work on that, and then on Friday we are going to look out on new topic. We are going to check out on, let's say, function and class in Python, and thereafter we will call it goodbye from what Python. Then we will enter data analysis class proper. So I think okay. Mm, let's work on it. Let's work on what Python. Let's work on Python. Let's see how we can check for what's a palindrome. Okay, let's check what's a palindrome. So now we want to what check for what's a palindrome, and for us to check for a palindrome, we are going to what declare an input. We are going to what declare an input. We are going to declare what an input. Okay, let me just give a name it a title so that at the end of this training I will send this what notebook for you guys. I hope you guys love it that way.
Yes, we love it that way.
So at the end of it, I will share this class notes. Okay. So and palindrome. Now, a palindrome code to check is a word. Okay, sorry. A Python code to check is a word. I think I am missing it out. It's a word. It's a word. Palindrome. Okay, okay. I think we should explain it like this. A Python code to check for if a word for to check if a word if a word is what a palindrome is. Okay, if a word is palindrome. Okay, good.